Alright, this is it. I am back, and it is time for the Master Rank grind. Now, I have a few concerns that I may have really messed up by not playing more aggressively at the launch of the game, which it doesn't matter because I have to achieve what I have to achieve either way. But I have some concerns, and one is that, well, the concern is that my team will not be able to get it done. So for some context, there have been a few tournaments in the early days, and it has led to some rental codes coming out, and teams that are very popular have the potential to cause my team quite a few problems. So, first of all, one of the main things that really made this team work in Scarlet and Violet was that I could terrestrialize Scizor to Dragon, and I could terrestrialize Sinistcha to Water. And terrestrializing Sinistcha to Water basically meant that I could always get up Trick Room, and Scizor could always survive anything that it needed to survive. And that's not the case anymore. Also, my Talonflame carried dual Wing Beat, and my Scizor carried Close Combat, so that I could hit Archaludon, and so that Talonflame could hit Sneasler, and obviously that's not what's on my set right now. I even still have the Sharpbeak, so what I'm looking at right now is the Pokemon that are in the Gyarados team, it changed their stats on this team. So what I actually need to do is go back to their rental teams and use my own rental code to change my team back. Let's do that. Can I just... Will I have to put back in my own rental code? I can't just... I think I do have to put in my own rental code. 2AU, 1XV, U2BD. Okay, I will grab this and then I'll come back to the video. Alright, we're back and everything is set up the way we need it. I just have to remember that the core of this team is that it is Tail Room. It's Tail Room, Rain Room. I call it Rain Room because Sun Room is an archetype. There's no reason Rain Room shouldn't be considered one. And so that's what I'm doing here. Despite whatever shortcomings I think the team might have, if I remember that our game plan is specifically Rain Room, we should be alright. I saw a video about the top 5 teams from the challenge, the warm-up challenge, and the number 4, I think, ranked team had Scizor on it, so this can work. Our matchup into Charizard Y, I think, just looks abysmal because I can't Water Terra. And Scizor, you know, he dies to Heat Wave even in the rain. But I do have Arch. I do have Pelipper. Sylveon is still big spread damage. Sylveon is not super common, and so I think that helps me out. But anyway, let's just get into it. We are grinding for Master Ball today. One thing that may help is it's possible that a lot of the better teams have already made it into Master Rank, a lot of the better players. So they've got Slowbro. I would say that's some kind of they have some kind of Trick Room mode. Toxicroak potentially has dry skin, I think. You got the big ghost type damage up front with Zoroark. Psychic Poison. I don't think I can hit that at all. I think this is Arch. Oh, you know, the other thing about my team is I don't have a free... I don't have a free Electro Shot with Arch anymore. So this is an uncommon move for me, but I think I'm actually going to lead Sylveon and go for Tailwind. And what I can do is if the Slowbro comes out, and I think I'm going to get a Poison attack, I can switch into Archaludon. And if I think it is Trick Room, I just won't Tailwind. Okay, so this isn't a bad situation for us. They've got Fake Out and Attack. I mean, I guess this is just offense. I don't know. Meganium doesn't get growth or anything. I don't think there is a chance for it to set up on me. So I think I just double protect here and then take a KO on somebody next turn with Dual Wing Beat. And I might even be able to just put some damage into Meganium with Hyper Voice. And they no Mega Evolution this turn. Gunk Shot, okay. Ah, I see you. Alright, so if I don't miss Dual Wing Beat, Toxicroak should go down. And I get Chip into Zoroark, who I am faster than, and I can set Tailwind next turn if I don't go down to Bitter Malice. Ooh, attack drop. That's fine. I'm pretty sure... Oh. No Focus Sash. Okay, so yeah, this is what I was talking about. I think this player maybe would struggle to get into Master Rank, and thus won't put up too much resistance for me. Because I just don't see any world where you don't have Focus Sash on... Oh, well, maybe Toxicroak had the Focus Sash. Either way, we'll get this damage and see what happens. This might be a Protect Trick Room. Ooh, look at that bulk. Critical hit. I see so many critical hits in this game, it's wild. Who are we solar beaming? Okay, that was a good move. So I guess I naturally don't go into Sylveon since they have the poison type. And I think the damage that Meganium can do to Archaludon is severely limited, and Sylveon can pick up the KO at any time. So I just put damage into Slowbro. Ooh, I don't know. I doubt it can learn Earth Power, but you know, it might have something like that, so we just go for the damage. not water type anymore, so this will be neutral. That's my favorite thing. I wonder if Meganium is going to go for a Weather Ball into Arch, or a Solar Beam into... Oh geez, yeah, this is just a... I think I am out of the skill pool of the people that aren't in Master Rank. Yeah, and that Meganium is so slow, there's no way this shouldn't have been Trick Room for them. Alright, well, regardless, we're in there. It's the beginning of my win streak after my Gyarados training session the other day. And I fought some real opponents the other day. It was 3 days ago now, I think, though. So we'll see who's still in Ultra Ball. Alright, so... Sand... Potentially Mega Sand. He doesn't know that I'm going to be slower. So one thing I could do is set the rain and switch out and force him to use his Mega. I can definitely get a Trick Room off here, so I need... What do I threaten him with that... What do I threaten him with that makes him not stop me from using Trick Room? Who do I need to send out front with Sinistcha? I think if I send out Pelipper, Sinistcha, he will Mega Gyarados if he's got it. It's got the Dragonite too, maybe as a counter to Rain. Can't be sure, but I think I do this. I switch out Sinistcha to Sylveon, go for the big Hyper Voices. I do have a Excadrill problem. Maybe I bring Scizor here instead of Archaludon, because I can close combat like everyone. Alright, here we go. Let's go! Good luck, have fun, Lemon. Excadrill, Tyranitar. And so, see, here the other problem is that they've got knockoff pressure into me. So if he goes for just... If he goes for... And I don't have a switch in because he's not going to use a ground move on Sinistcha. He's going to use he's going to use a Steel type move, which will KO Sylveon. So yeah, I thought this was it, but it's not. So my team, it just has some limitations because of not having terrestrialization. It was built with Terra in mind. But with this play, he wasn't going to use a ground move on Scizor. So I get Scizor in, who can close combat Tyranitar. Maybe he'll go for a Dragon Dance. That would be like best case scenario, I think. Okay, Rock Slide, Dark move on Sinistcha. Oh, double Rock Slide, no flinch. And I might be in business. Oh. Well, that will do it. Are you smart enough to go for Protect? Because at the very least, I can take your weather for the rest of the game. So my Scizor is not fast, because this was supposed to be a Trick Room game, not a Tailwind game. But maybe we can still outspeed Tyranitar. Alright, so we pulled that out. So Scizor can survive another attack if I switch Sinistcha back in. They have no more sand for the game. They already Mega'd. So that Dragonite, he could have something like Hurricane. I think I need to get rid of Excadrill now. What are they holding in the back? Are they saving a late-game Sneasler? I think I may have made a mistake by bringing Sylveon to this fight, but if I can get rid of everything that's not Dragonite, then Sylveon will 1v1. So I'm going to make sure Pelipper can get a Weather Ball by healing up. And then I can finish off Excadrill with Bullet Punch later. Oh, they doubled Pelipper. Yeah, I don't think I can win this without any kind of speed control. It's really unfortunate. I think I win on the spot if I get my Trick Room, but of course I did not get my Trick Room, so that's that. So, one last out here, and that is that Excadrill seems to be choiced. Yeah, there's nothing for me to do here. Yeah, I just needed that Trick Room. He's not choiced. Okay, yeah. That's just GG's. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, I was hoping to win streak my way through this. That's unfortunate. They had 2 chances to flinch, they got them. That's how it goes. And this team, you know, it has no fake out, and Sinistcha actually is the redirection, so I didn't even have opportunity to, I also didn't have opportunity to protect from those. Well, you know, I led them both. I could have gone wide guard. I missed that. That was my out. So yeah, I completely screwed that up. Okay, so I'm leading Talonflame here because I've got Will-O-Wisp into Scizor, and I've got Dual Wing Beat into Sneasler, and otherwise I have Tailwind. This Trick Room doesn't look particularly good here. I think I need Scizor and Archaludon. So the problem is Tailwind doesn't make my Pelipper faster than Sneasler, and they also want to play in the rain. But hopefully we have enough defense to deal with Basculegion on Archaludon. I can't believe I didn't see that wide guard. I was so focused on stealing weather back. Okay, so they're in a bad spot here. Because Oh, you know what's unfortunate? What's unfortunate is that Follow Me, Talonflame is going to go before... Talonflame is going to go before Scizor. So I get the Protect, they do whatever, but then I can't dual Wing Beat Sneasler. Because Talonflame will do it before. Okay. We're not afraid of Scizor. Maybe you were faking out Scizor. I think I take the Tailwind here. They could have Rock Slide. Everyone is carrying Rock Slide right now. They're not going to close combat Talonflame. If I preserve my Gale Wings, I can get Tailwind anytime. I need to 85. Archaludon will go first. I think that's what I want, if they're both out there. I don't have any kind of boost. This is not going to KO. It's like max defense, I don't think. Maybe I should have gone with Bug Bite this turn, actually. At least it's slow, so I can go for Bug Bite next turn if I want to. It would have been terrible if that had gone into, Okay, so I probably don't want to take a close combat. There's no getting faster than Sneasler now. Do I give up Archaludon? No. I Protect, Bullet Punch Hurricane next turn. Close combat into Archaludon. Oh, perfect, I got your Protect. That was still too much damage, but you are pinned. You've got to switch out or take the Hurricane. What do they have in the back? What's coming in to take this Hurricane? Nothing is coming in to take it well. Something might come in for Clefable, though. But I have to go for the Bullet Punch regardless, because Sneasler will still get the Bullet Punch on me. Sneasler has to switch out, though. Do they want to give up their Sneasler? Oh, he might be Focus Sash. Okay. Oh, he was already White Herb. I messed up. They would duplicate. I could have gone for close combat into Clefable. It would have gotten Scizor. Oh my goodness. 2 close combats? I just got bailed out. Big damage, big damage. Oh, I got bailed out so hard. I definitely made the wrong play. It worked out better. Yeah, I should have been paying attention to double defense drops. No Focus Sash. Bullet Punch is the play there, I guess. Alright, here we go. This is the team. I have 2 Steel types. They have Earthquake. They can beat my Tailwind. They have a billion people who could have Focus Sash. I think this is, once again, Trick Room. But how do I get to the Trick Room? They have lots of things that can double into... I think I go here, and I stop them from getting the attack that they want on... Stop them from getting the attack that they want on... Sinistcha. And I think I also need... Do I need the rain? I might need the water attacks. No, I think I need the spread damage. Because I think ultimately I will have to put some chip on Floette. Because surely she has enough defensive investment to survive Bullet Punch. Free rack. Okay, this is like the lead. So they have dual wing beat here, which is just a massive problem. They have dual wing beat and rock slide, and I have no protective move, and in the back I have these things. I think, this is crazy. I think I have to go for Tailwind and Trick Room. Because if they rock slide me and I die, then I get Trick Room, but if they dual wing beat me and I die, then I get Tailwind. Only problem is if Sinistcha survives a dual wing beat. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Unless he matches Tailwind, then we just end up neutral because he can't rock slide me before I Tailwind. But if he goes for dual wing beat though. Okay, he didn't go for dual wing beat. He's going for Tailwind. Okay, so this actually works out because now I'm faster than you. Oh, he didn't go for anything. He didn't go for Tailwind. This is fine. This is perfect, actually. Sinistcha is still slower than Aerodactyl. Heal me. What can switch in? What can switch in? Incineroar? Garchomp? Basculegion. They're not going to switch in Basculegion. I've got it. I've got it. This is the play. Give me your Sneasler. Burn him. Yes. It's actually not the burn I wanted, but it's the burn I needed to get this KO next turn if he doesn't dual wing beat me. It's not enough damage. Oh! I'm bulky. I'm so bulky. If I'd realized that there was no world in which I go down to dual wing beat, I just hadn't thought about it at all. Okay, so this is big, 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 big. So we Matcha Gotcha and we Bullet Punch. There's nothing he can do about this. I don't care what he has in the back to switch in, but you can show me your fourth and the... Show me if it's... Yeah, your fourth is Basculegion, because you're a bot. You just do what the people on the internet say do. You've been watching videos, your fourth is Basculegion. If you switch him in for Sneasler right now, then you catch a Matcha Gotcha. Yeah, nothing you can do. Rock in a hard place. Don't miss Sinistcha. Now, here's the good thing. Sinistcha is still slower than Basculegion, even with Tail Room and Trick Room up. Fairy Aura has to protect. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. 1 turn of Tailwind, 2 turns of Trick Room. So if I were to protect this turn, I'm extra slow, but it doesn't matter. They are pinned anyway. The one thing I have to be concerned about is Scizor has a defense has a double stat drop. So I think I'm going to send in Sylveon here. Because even if he goes for a Calm Mind, which I assume he's got to go for Protect, and attack into Scizor with lower defenses, that's his play. Attack into Scizor with lower defenses and Protect. Yep, got to get Scizor off the board. And so that should be... No. Okay, yeah, Protect, right. So this should be checkmate. So I got another turn of... We got another turn of Trick Room. Adaptability, Basculegion. What are you? Choice Scarf? Do you have Protect? I think you are Adaptability. I don't think you have Protect. And that was the wrong play anyway. You had to get rid of Scizor that turn. Okay, so I have made some floundering plays in the games so far, but I haven't practiced in like 3 days. That's my excuse. I've been playing on Showdown, so I have practice, but I just have to tighten up. Oh, it goes down to Bullet Punch. Okay, that's good to know. If this is a copy-paste team, it should have some bulk. You defeated Prerax. Okay. So, I'm in a decent situation again with Scizor. They have a Trick Room option. Will they go for it? Is the question. And do I have to care if they go for it? I think maybe I lead this again. And I'll learn from my mistakes last time, and I will protect against the double Rock Slide with Wide Guard. If they send in Incineroar, I have the Rain up for Sinistcha. If they send in Rotom, what do I do? I have to save Scizor in the back for any number of their Pokemon. They're going to realize my Pelipper is slow when it sets up the rain. What's my final Pokemon? I think the Special Bulk. If I get rid of the 2 main attackers, I think what I'll be needing at the end is Sylveon's Special Bulk to win the fight against Gardevoir or Sinistcha or Rotom. Okay. I wonder what this is exactly. So what I have, that they don't know I have, that most Sinistchas don't have, is Shadow Ball. Now, someone could switch out into Tyranitar, which would be less than ideal. But I think I live anything else they throw at me pretty handily. And I think I want to let them go for a Trick Room if they want to go for it. I think this is a good Sylveon switch. They've got 2 special attackers on the field. Was that into Sinistcha's spot? That's why I switched out, though. I really thought about going for that into Gardevoir. Is this dazzling? Oh yeah, Hyper Voice, duh. Okay, so yeah, we really took that. I wish I had used... I think I take the rain back here. And if Pelipper survives the turn, then I can Wide Guard, or I can get a Hyper Voice in, and then pivot Sinistcha back in and get another Hyper Voice in. Are you gonna switch out to Excadrill now? Got your Protect. Gardevoir is not bringing Pelipper down in one hit. And next turn, you're going to think you can just go for the spread damage. But you cannot just go for the spread damage. And I will get some damage in. This is Excadrill, Sinistcha, okay. You don't get a chance to heal. Oh, you had taken a little bit of damage from Sandstorm. It's pretty good damage. I wonder what Sinistcha does here. After Wide Guard, is there any chance they just go for Hyper Voice Machagacha? I don't think so. Can I Protect after Wide Guard? I'm gonna have to look that up. That might have been a mistake. Against my defense stat? Ah. That's a good tech move. But I think we go Scizor now. Right? They can still Rage Powder. And only Extreme Speed gets out of Rage Powder, correct? I think I have something here. Because if they switch into Tyranitar, this is still real damage. Yeah, I don't know if I can Wide Guard after Protect, actually. Yeah, I'm suffering from not being sure about the mechanics of Wide Guard, because I think they made it so that it has a chance to fail, and this will be my third one in a row. So it probably doesn't work. But I'm going to Bug Bite into Tyranitar's slot. Oh. You had... Oh, you just want the attack drop? I was like, you had, So I know everybody now. Okay, that means I can't Wide Guard next turn. I was not expecting him to survive that, but I'm glad I ate his Citrus Berry. I think I need to give Pelipper a chance to play the game here. If he switches into Tyranitar, that is still a Rock-type Weather Ball. Boosted damage. can't fake out Sinistra. Okay, Tyranitar. The speed of that Incineroar does put me in a spot because I don't know that Scizor's not outspeeding him. Not at 95, no way. He had Sinistra on his team. I wonder if they have a Trick Room mode. He could be slow. We're not surviving that. Yeah, I think they got me. Because, at the very least, I gotta go for it. They gotta read the Protect. Read my Protect. Double Pelipper, read my Protect. Oh! Oh, this is gonna be so tough in the end. I had an attack drop. Oh. Now you switch in Incineroar again, drop Scizor's attack again. Yeah. This is smart. This is what I would do. Oh, but if you switch in Incineroar in the Tyranitar spot, then he goes down. Are you going to Psyshock Pelipper this turn? It wouldn't be Rock Slide Hyper Voice because if only we were faster than Incineroar. Oh, and I dropped my stats. Yeah, that's gonna make me die to... Well, is it going to make me die? So this is obviously a Protect turn. I just have to pray that for some reason this Incineroar is slow. When I run Incineroar, I run him extra slow, but there's no reason somebody else would do this. And another Protect won't even take out Gardevoir. At least Gardevoir will attack before me, giving me a chance to survive the stat drop. Oh my goodness. I'm a loser. I did not know he still had Sinistra. This happened to me the first day when I clowned myself in my very first battle against the Charizard Sun team when I forgot the Venusaur was in the back. Okay, so the problem that I'm having is I'm not establishing speed control, which is what I said at the beginning of the video. So let's see if I can remember to take control of the speed, if that will help me get a win in here. So I'm going to commit to Tailwind this game. I don't want to give Basculegion or Blastoise the rain. I think I need the water resist, so Scizor stays at home. I need Archelodon's water resist. In the old format, this would be okay because I could still get a Electro Shot. So I may have to run a Deception to get an Electro Shot in, or I just don't get one. And he is on a 5-game win streak. So good player, good player. You're just winning with fake out. You're winning with fake out Water Spout. I'm forced to protect, and he probably gets the free Shell Smash here. There's nothing I can do about that. Shell Smash, Water Spout, Flash Cannon? Okay, Shell Smash. So, Blastoise. If you're running Shell Smash, you're probably relying on the speed boost. So, there is a chance that I can outspeed with Sylveon. No, my Sylveon is too slow. If this was a melodic team, yeah, 82. There's no way he's that slow. So you dropped your stats. I think what we actually do is we cut into your Water Spout damage. Oh, he didn't even go for Water Spout. Oh, yes. Big Avoid. No accuracy drop. Throat Chop. Okay, so if that's your best attack, I think I can Hyper Voice now. And I can preserve Talonflame's speed control. Oh, I can't use Throat Chop. Okay. I have a Water type. I can Machagacha next turn. I just do this. Big Avoid, Big Avoid. Big damage to Sinistcha. No Assault Vest. Oh, big delete. Alright, so now you bring in something that can deal with Sinistcha. Right? I wouldn't necessarily classify that as something that can deal with Sinistcha, but I'll see if I can survive. He might have Ice Beam or something. Okay. Dark Pulse, Big Dead. I think this is it. Because what can they do to Archaludon? Now, if they're paying as much attention as they should, they know that I don't have Pelipper, so I can't get the instant Electro Shot, so they don't need to protect with Blastoise here. Which they don't. He's got Dark Pulse, neutral damage. They're just going to get all their defenses up. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's unfortunate, because I was hoping that I could get them to protect next turn if that did less than half damage. Unfortunately, it did not. And so... now, I might need to see if I can get Blastoise to protect for fear of dual Wing Beat. So that's all his moves, right? He's got Muddy Water, Shell Smash, Dark Pulse. So I don't think he actually has anything really good to hit Sylveon. If I could avoid another Muddy Water, that would be amazing. That's not going to help me survive. Oh, going for the half HP Water Spout. Okay, he doesn't have... no Protect? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I guess I got washed with Scizor Team, guys. I don't really want to play anymore. I knew about its limitations, and I was worried about them. I didn't need Fake Out because in the previous format, Sinistra and Talonflame could get out of any situation they were in by protecting before Tailwinding or just being a Ghost type that can't be faked out. So it looks like I am going to have to do something different if I want to continue to move up. Alrighty. Until next time.